Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. What I'm doing is something different today. I'm just going to do a charm reading on this cloth. Okay. So you can let me know if you like this, okay, by either pressing the like button or leave a comment down below, okay? Right, so for the week ahead, what do we have? Oh, right away, we're having secrets being exposed, right? That's the main energy, the theme of the week. Exposed secrets. Right, anything that comes up that's very challenging, right? Don't you worry about it. It might be concerning these exposed secrets coming to light. It could be very challenging, like the whole situation, okay? But you are protected in this situation, whatever it is, okay? So if anything comes out, it might be a surprise to you. I can't see if you know this or not. No, you don't know about it. You don't know this. So where would that be? Maybe in the middle of the week, okay? Like Wednesday or Thursday, let's say. It could be any day, right? But there are secrets being exposed. It seems quite like big news, really. But in this exposure, although it's challenging, you are protected. Now, it could have something to do with it's someone in a leadership position, okay? It could be your boss, or it's a masculine energy, right, that's being exposed through communication, and it's something to do with your foundation, okay? Or your home or something like that. There's something about you shining here. I feel like it's at your work. Although there's a lot of shining here because you've got two suns on this. This one's exposure, like secrets being exposed, and this is letting me know that you don't know about this yet, but you will find out during the week, and it might cause a bit of a challenge, but you'll be okay. And it's got something to do with a masculine energy, right, and something to do with your shining. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, I just saw what this is. Right. The reason you actually are the one who's exposing the secrets, right? But you don't know that you're exposing secrets. You're just saying something, right? Maybe you don't know this thing is a secret because you don't know that you're doing it. That's why I thought you didn't know and you were going to be finding out the secret. But no, you're actually the one exposing it and saying it. You're the one communicating the secret. But you didn't know it was a secret. Right, that's why it's causing challenges for this masculine energy. But it's your communication that's doing it. That's kind of funny. You're protected, okay? It seems like you're exposing someone's secrets by accident. And it's just because, yeah, you're shining at work. It's got something to do with beliefs or faith. I just heard you're exposing a faker. Right? You're exposing a faker somehow and you don't know that you're doing it. That is pretty funny, right? Well, according to my sense of humour. Right, this is your intuition, right? Sitting on the letter D. So, D for whatever. that might mean something to you. Okay. D, to do with your intuition, the masculine energy. So if you know a masculine energy and their name begins with D, then it might be something about that. Or it could just be D for divination, right? Because this is your intuition. This little owl here. So, yeah, that's quite funny. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add on the picture dice, right? I just have to go and get it, so hold on a sec. Okay, I'm back. Right, I've got dice in here. So we'll just give them a shuffle and then I'll throw these on and see what they can tell us, okay? Yep, learning. That's the exposure, right, that's happening. You might realise you've exposed someone after you do it. That might be what causes you a challenge, actually, because you weren't aware that that's what was happening. It was unknown to you, hidden. Okay, it's like you're bringing out hidden information without knowing. This is sitting on Capricorn, right? So, yeah, I'm just hearing like spilling the beans. I don't know what's going on here, right? Unknown. It could be something to do with money, something to do with abundance, or something that someone's collected through greed, is what it looks like. And now the cat's out of the bag. I don't know how many sayings I've said during this reading, but the cat's out of the bag. Something sprung a leak, right, in the workplace. It could be what to do with finances. Maybe someone's been caught stealing on the job. That's a bit specific. Or something like that. It is a surprise to everyone, I think. But you seem to be exposing this somehow. That's the energy I'm getting, but in detail, I'm not completely sure. So I'll pick some of these tea leaves, right, and see what we get. So what are the lies that are being exposed? Right, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Right, I was picking up business. So it's something about lies about a new business opportunity, okay? A change for the better. Major challenge to overcome. Right, I'm feeling a bit like scam energy, you know, maybe it's like a get rich quick scheme or a scam where someone tells you you can get something easily, you know, like it's too good to be true. That's another one. Why do I keep saying all these things? That's funny, right? Anyway, yeah, what's being exposed? It's something about a business opportunity, supposed to be a change for the better, but it's not, right? It's some sort of trick or a scam or something. Right, when will you learn about this? Something to do with money again. Oh, where are you in all of this? That's what I want to know. Right. I'll try and make this a bit clearer. You're the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So if you were going through anything that was difficult and wondering, why is this so hard and challenging and difficult to deal with, like something that you were trying to do and it wasn't really making sense, right? And it's something about money. It's because somebody was trying some sort of scammy behaviour. There must have been a lot of lying going on in here. It looks like someone is trying to steal money. I think I said that already. I can't remember what I've said, but yeah. Something to do with that. Right. What do you want to tell the viewer? Any advice or whatever? Solid foundation, success with effort. Okay, so you don't have anything to worry about. You are, separate from any of this. Maybe you are exposing it, right? Or you could be learning about it once it's exposed. I'm not sure where that goes. But either way, you're fine. You have a solid foundation. And you are the rainbow, right? So you have nothing to worry about whenever any of this comes out. You're in the clear, okay? But it could be like a big surprise for someone. What's the surprise? Therefore, the shock. The shock is that someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Yeah, maybe it was someone was trying to stop you from getting money that was owed to you or something like that. And it looks like they're going to be left with a challenge to overcome because they were not being honest. They're being exposed. Okay. Right, bottom of the deck, we've got the whale. Great worry over nothing. That's for you. Okay. So this week looks a bit dramatic. Okay. Right, I'll just leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that. And please let me know somehow, okay? And I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. And I'll see you next time. Right, bye.